What's up, YouTube? Just wanted to make a short video today. I'm actually making multiple videos at once. I'm going to go ahead and remove this ammunition from the table. I'm just going to do a very light cleaning on my CZ P01, and also I'm going to remove the recoil buffer because I don't really like the way it makes the gun feel. I actually haven't shot with it yet, but I don't know. I just feel like the recoil buffer is preventing it from traveling all the way to the rear. And I have a plastic guide rod, and I don't know if y'all can notice, but that guy is sticking out just a little bit past, because it's gripping onto the end of that recoil buffer every time it hits. If I had a metal one, it probably would just slip past it. But I really don't need this recoil guide rod, or this recoil buffer. And I'm going to go ahead and take it out for now. As you can see, the chamber is clear, but I'm just going to take it out for now. Maybe throw it in when I'm going to the range, but this gun is freaking awesome, especially since I put the M Carbo kit inside. But first, let me get rid of this ammunition off the table. Bloop. Okay, ammo's away. Goodbye. But anyway, today I kind of wanted to talk about why I carry a gun everywhere I go. This is one of my stories. This is probably story number 2. Well, this is story number 2 of when I felt unsafe. And it was my junior year of college at West Texas A&M University. I went to volunteer at the Amarillo ASPCA because I wanted to get some volunteer hours under my belt. And in hindsight, I probably shouldn't have went to that place, because people who go there are doing community service because they committed crimes. And I was not one of those people. But I went there anyway, just to get the experience, because I was kind of bored and didn't have anything better to do, and it was pretty good. I went there, and I also did volunteer hours at a place called, oh man, some kind of equine rescue up in Amarillo. But it was really cool. I learned how to halter horses. Never rode one because I had no balls, but it was a good experience nonetheless. And now I'm a little bit more comfortable around horses, I would say. But anyway, while I was at the Amarillo ASPCA, I encountered one day this gentleman, pretty big guy, and he actually never even got close to me. But I remember I was using the bathroom, and I came back, or I opened the door to the bathroom, which was also in the cat room, and this guy was standing there, and he started staring at me. And he had a mask on, and this guy's like 6'5", 6'6", bigger guy. And he scared the living crap out of me, bro. Didn't have any tattoos or anything, but he was like wide-eyed staring at me. And I'm sitting here thinking, what the heck? So I stare right back at him, which I probably shouldn't have done, but I didn't raise my voice or anything. And this guy's, I believe, either his spouse or his girlfriend was sitting there talking to another person about some cats, because they were in there looking at cats. And me and this guy, we stare at each other, or we stared. I don't know how to say that. We stared at each other for a good, like, a minute, dude. And in that moment, I was so happy that I had my gun on me, because this dude was straight tripping, man. I mean, he looked angry as hell that I was there. I didn't say anything to him. All I did was walk out of the bathroom. And maybe he was looking at me because, I mean, if you haven't figured it out by now, I'm a black guy, or whatever. But this dude had the look of fear, or maybe it was anger, and enough hatred and anger to cause violence and death. Like, I don't know if you guys have ever looked into somebody's eyes or had somebody look at you like that, but it's not a good feeling. It really isn't. And if something had gone down, dude, I am so glad that I carry my gun with me everywhere. Especially, like, you know, in places like that where it's legal to carry. And I wasn't doing anything wrong, like I wasn't instigating. But that was a big guy, man. He was no more than, I would say, 20 feet from me. But he couldn't take his eyes off of me. And I think it could have been racism, but I mean, with all the media that's going out, like this guy could have never even met an African American, or he could have actually had a bad experience with African Americans because we have no culture or no decent culture. But he could have just been watching TV and be extra afraid of me or act extra scared, and that could set off a chain reaction of bad events happening. Like there's no telling what happened, whether or not something actually bad happened to him or was brought to onto him from an African American, or if he was just chilling. But that guy was like staring me down, man. And he was not cool at all. And at that point, I was so happy that I carried a firearm. The primary reason I carry a firearm is because of other African Americans. That's probably my greatest threat. Other young men, other African Americans. But in that one instance, it was a white guy. And he looked like he was ready to fucking kill me, bro. And that scared the living hell out of me. And, I've played sports. I know my physical capabilities. I could probably get away with a knife. But if I have the opportunity, if I'm forced into a situation where things get physical, I'd rather just shoot your ass and shoot you dead and go to court than have to deal with you in a fist fight, possibly lose or get injured for the rest of my life, because I know I'm doing everything right. And yeah, so that's reason number 2 that I carry a firearm everywhere I go. But primarily it's for criminals and carjackers. Like that's my main worry or concern. My second concern is road rage incidents, because I've gotten into an road rage incident over nothing, where a guy started following me a little bit. He broke it off, but it was not good. I mean, I'm just trying to defend myself. But that's reason number 2 that I am carrying a firearm. And I am not a racist. I don't hate white people or anything like that. But there are just certain looks that you do get from them. Sometimes. I've never been called the N-word or anything like that. But man, oh man, they can make you feel uncomfortable and unwanted for sure. And that was not a good feeling. I was so glad I was packing heat. And I hate to say it, but I think nothing might have happened because of what other African Americans have done. As bad as it is that a lot of us act up and hurt people needlessly, I think it's kind of good that people, for the most part, don't mess with you if you're a black dude because of that. Even though I'm a compact king. But I digress. That's another reason that I carry a firearm everywhere I go, and I recommend most people, if you're of the mental and physical capacity and you're willing to train, I think you should carry a firearm too. You don't know what people have seen or done, and it could be against your race. It could be just because you look like somebody who did something wrong to them, or because you look like a criminal. And it could be a black person attacking a white person for no reason, or because they think you're a victim. But in this one particular instance, my junior year of college, my undergraduate, this dude was staring me down, man, and it made me uncomfortable. It made me so grateful and so happy that I had my firearm on me, because, man, that guy looked extremely angry. It looked like death in his eyes, man. I mean, I can't really describe it any other way than so much anger and so much hatred that it looked like death. And violence was in his soul. And all I could see was his eyes. He might have just been scared, for all I know, but yeah, that's just the way things are, man. And so, anyway, that's all I have to say, YouTube. Hope you'll have a great week. Probably hit y'all with some more videos, but it's just something to think about. Again, this is not speaking violence against anybody or me being racist. Y'all chime down in the comments. Say what y'all will. But everybody stay safe out there, man. Stay vigilant. Worry about your physical, mental, and spiritual fitness. And just get your bread. Praise God. That's all I got for you. So, anyway, YouTube, peace out, and have, ooh, that sounds good. Have a good week, man. Yeah, I freaking love this gun. This gun is like beaten to crap. Well, it's not beaten to crap, but it's carried to crap. And I have an MC Carbo trigger kit in it. Makes it so smooth. And I'll probably, maybe I'll throw that buffer in when I get a metal guide rod. But dude, this thing is slick. Has no recoil. In fact, the recoil on this is so light and so boring. I actually just picked up a 40 Smith & Wesson gun just to shoot it. And once again, feel the power of the recoil impulse. Woo, the thing's nice. But, alright YouTube, y'all stay safe. Bye.